Listen, the whole college football world is up in arms, debating over the Nico Iamaleava situation. Nico holding out of spring practices to look for more NIL funds. Tennessee, in turn, choosing to cut ties. Uh, I'm as pro player as it gets. I don't blame Nico for wanting to get more money, given the amount of blood, sweat, and tears, the effort, the time that you put into college football nowadays, and seeing how much money these massive programs are able to make. I also don't blame Tennessee for choosing to cut ties. Full transparency, I'm a lifelong Josh Heupel fan. I grew up a fan of Oklahoma, and I saw Josh Heupel win a national championship there. Later on in my recruitment, I was lucky enough to be recruited by Josh Heupel, which I thought was the coolest thing ever. Ended up going to Texas A&M, but still root for Heupel to succeed wherever he is. Uh, I think he made the right decision by cutting ties, but you have to look at this from a different point of view in the modern age of college football. This in itself doesn't signal the death of college football so much as it's just another stop on the path of uh, what we've been walking down for a while. You see all the money that's come in, whether it's sponsorships for the university, whether it's TV deals, conference realignments, things like that. It's not the players asking for money that set us on this path. It's all the money that came in previously, in my mind. And I, I, I think at the end of the day, you have a duty to protect your program. That's why I don't blame Tennessee for cutting ties, because at the end of the day, in any profession, you can ask for more money. Uh, and sometimes your company will pay you more money. If you decide to hold out to ask for more money, a lot of times companies end up letting you go. That's just the way it is in any profession. And make no mistake about it, the amount of time and dedication it takes to be a college athlete in the modern era is a profession. The NCAA tried to hold on to the pipe dream of amateurism for so long. That's what got us in the scenario in the first place. They could have seen all the money coming in, everything going to the programs, and recognized that at some point the players are probably going to get paid, whether that's under the table and that was going on for forever, or whether that was uh, stuff like NIL or revenue sharing. The NCAA had a chance to set guidelines, to set guardrails, and they didn't. And now you have the chaos of the modern era with NIL and uh, potentially future revenue sharing. But you could have addressed this so early on instead of being reactive. That's the problem. The NCAA wasn't proactive. They didn't address this at the front, and neither did the programs. Let's just be clear about that. Everybody was thinking about the best way to maximize their returns, and eventually it trickled down to the players. And again, we'll never blame the players for looking for more money, given the physical toll that this game takes on the body. But that's my ultimate outlook on the Nico Iamaleava situation as a former college athlete. I know some people are probably going to disagree. Some people are going to be like just talking about the death of college football as we know it. College football is a rapidly changing sphere of sports. And I don't think everything's going to be the same, but I don't think it necessarily signals the death either. Sure, some people are probably going to stay at home, but at the end of the day, you still have a ton of people that are going to show up and support the team no matter what. That's just the nature of the beast. We'll see how this works out for Nico in the long term, where he lands. But man, I just seeing all of the input on this situation, I felt like I had to add my 2 cents.